Hey everybody, welcome back to Cruising with Greg. Today I'm replacing the front shocks on my 2001 Land Cruiser. The shocks have been on there for about 100,000 miles. Nothing's wrong with them, but I figured it's time to replace them. So I picked up a new OEM shock here from Toyota. I got two of them, doing the driver's side here first. It comes with the shock absorbers and the nut on top. So what we got to do is take the wheel off, then we'll get into our shock, take that nut off, get the shock out, get the new shock in, get it all bolted up, and be good to go. All right, so we got it jacked up. We'll go ahead and get the lug nuts off and then get the wheel off. All right, now we have the wheel off. What we have to do is go ahead and loosen this bolt back here to free up the bottom side. And then to get the top off, we have to take this nut off, and then we'll be able to kind of pull the shock down and slide it out of the socket there. All right, so what we have here is a 19 millimeter on each side. So I got a wrench, adjustable wrench on this side to hold this nut in place. And then we'll go ahead and take our 19 millimeter socket on our ratchet and begin loosening that. I did already crack it before I started filming, so it should be a little bit harder for you to crack to get yours off than it was just there for me. All right, so that's pretty loose. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the top to work that one off before I kind of take everything off at once. All right, so up top here we have a 22 millimeter nut. I have an adjustable wrench here. I'm sorry, a ratcheting wrench. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and break it free with the 6-point side. That's gonna be really hard to break off. So let me get some PB Blaster and spray it on there first. All right, so I was able to start getting it to crack, and I just kind of pulled it enough, even though it was the shock was rotating. I just kept pulling it until it started to move. I felt the nut move a little bit. Oop, that is bending it, or I'm sorry, rounding it off. Can't actually tell if I'm making any progress or not. There we go. Felt something moving. So yeah, just be gentle with it. Well, not be gentle. Be rough with it, but be careful that you're not rounding off the bolt or breaking anything. So give it a good pull to try to crack it loose, but be mindful of what you're doing while you're doing that. So we should be able to get the rest of it off pretty easy. And before you actually take it out, take inventory of what you have there, because you're going to have two retainers or metal kind of big washers on each side. Then you're going to have those two cushions, and those will actually be replaced, but the washers you need to keep. The new shock from Toyota does come with a new nut. If you got an aftermarket one, make sure it does come with a new nut before you kind of break this one or toss it away. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take these retainers off up top. Keep these, set them aside. We will not keep these bushings here. Oh, dropped that one. Oh, there it is on the ground over there. We won't keep those because we have new ones with our new shocks from Toyota, but we will hold on to these and make sure you keep track of which one goes where, because this is the one on the bottom has this little lip on it, this kind of raised edge on it. So just be mindful of which one goes where. And then once we get the top off, we can then try to pull the shock down and work it out of the hole. Now remember, our bottom bolt is still on, so go ahead and finish getting that off now. I like to leave it on as I'm taking the top part off, or as I'm pulling it down, because it just keeps it in place and makes it easier to kind of move for me. All right, so our nut fell off. Here's our bolt. We'll set that aside as well. We need that again. And we'll pop out the old shock. All right, there's the old shock. Original Toyota OEM. Again, make sure you hold on to, it might be hard to get off, but because all the pressure that was on it. But make sure you keep this metal washer. There should be another one up here somewhere. Yep, that one's, I feel it's actually stuck up to the top here. So I'll work those off now. Again, we don't need this one. We got a new one coming. And we'll just kind of give that a glance over. You can buy new washers or these plates here for like 12 bucks a piece, but they're just metal and they just sit there. So as long as it's like not rusted all the way through, you might as well just keep it if you want to save some money. Save 40 bucks, for 4 of them. And we'll work the one up on top off. You can see it's stuck up in there. All right, got that one off as well. Again, that goes that way up into the base there. So both of these raised edges actually go into this part here, and the more flat edges actually go towards the shock and towards the top where the nut is. All right, so now we will get the new shock out. So there's our new nut. Oh, there we go. There's our new nut and our 2 new bushings. And then here's our shock. Look at that. Nice and beautiful Toyota OEM. Alrighty, so I'm putting the new one in here. The first thing I'm going to do is put the bottom end into that slot, and then I'm going to get the bolt started on it. We'll go ahead and get our bolt through. Might have got it too far. There we go. All right, so we got the bolt to the bottom of it. Now what we're going to do is get our bushings and our washers on. So again, the raised edge here goes up top. So go ahead and feed that on like that. And then here what we do is just push down on it and get it up into that hole. That, and you can watch it go back up in there. Just like that. All right, now we'll go ahead and get the top washers on and the bushing. And again, that raised edge here goes down. Hope there's enough thread to catch. All right, so once you get this nut hand tightened on a couple threads, we'll go ahead and take our wrench here. The reason it's harder to get this on and there's less room is because these, oh, it popped off now. There's less room because the bushings are bigger now because they're new. They're not compressed down like the previous ones were. And we'll tighten it until it gets hard. I'm not going to do a torque wrench or anything. We're just going to tighten it until we feel like we can't arm tighten it anymore. Yeah, that's about as tight as I can get it. All right. And then the last thing we'll do here is just finish getting the bottom bolt on. Again, that's our 19 millimeter. Again, on this one too, just tighten it until you can't arm tighten it anymore. Oh. All right. All right, so I got everything back on, got the wheel back on, I got a chance to drive it around for a bit. Everything feels great. Really wasn't bad of a job at all. Just took a little bit of effort to get that top nut off. Thanks for watching, everybody, and stay tuned for more videos.